For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, currently joined by a special alumni spotlight, former Wheeling University men's basketball player and current Miami Heat player, Haywood Highsmith. And Haywood, first of all, congratulations on your playoff run this year and making it to the NBA Finals. Talk about kind of what it was like to make the big game and kind of be in that series.
Yeah, appreciate you for that. For real, I'm in the NBA Finals, the biggest stage, possible for basketball. So it was an amazing feeling being in the atmosphere. I actually getting to play in some games as well. So it was just a huge accomplishment for me and for the team. I'm proud of our team, the way we fought and all that. But I'm just grateful to be here and grateful to be a part of the journey. We had this season. We came up short, but it was just a beautiful journey, and definitely learned a lot throughout this season. It's been a long season, so I'm resting now, but just grateful for everything, and hopeful for next year that we can get it done.
And last season, you guys made it to the Eastern Conference Finals before being knocked out. How did having that experience for you going through last year's NBA playoffs help you coming into this year's tournament?
Yeah, so last year I didn't play much in the playoffs, so I was observing a lot and just taking it all in. And I was prepared for everything that was going on this season as far as playoff intensity. Playing some of these teams, the Bucks, Celtics, Knicks, and the atmosphere in the playoffs, the intensity, the speed of the game. So it was big for me just to sit back and learn a lot last year and really take it into this year and just apply it when I got on the court actually this year. And I'm thankful that I actually got an opportunity this year to play, which was big for me. So I'm just taking it in, taking in all the lessons and everything, and just going from there.
And then looking at game one of the NBA Finals, you make your debut in the NBA Finals, and it was a pretty big one, 18 points, 70% from the field. How big was that for you to get that hot start in game one to get that NBA Finals series going?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just trying to just do whatever it takes to help out my team win. I guess they needed me to score a little bit that night, so I kind of was just trying to be a little more aggressive. I had my teammates did some good job of just finding me open places, open threes, open layups, open dunks, stuff like that. So yeah, it was just great to be out there and just feel good about yourself. Obviously, we didn't get to win, which I'd rather have, but it was just good to be on that stage and just perform the way that I know I can perform.
And throughout the playoffs, you're playing against some of the best players in the NBA. What's that like, and how does that kind of help you in your development, getting to play against some of the top players out on the court?
Yeah, I mean, NBA has phenomenal talent, some of the best players in the world. So gotta always come with your A game. Don't want to be rattled or anything like that. But I was just playing my hardest. Competition meets competition. It's just a beautiful thing, and everything that I've done my whole life prepared me for moments like that, facing some of the top guys in the country, in the world, whatever. And just always be confident in yourself. I always think about how much work I put in, how confident I should be in myself throughout this process playing the NBA against these guys who are talented, and all that. But I'm just grateful to just be on the same stage as some of those guys. And I wasn't afraid of them or scared of them. I was just out there just hooping. I ended up playing basketball my whole life, so it was cool to be on that stage and just get the opportunity.
Currently joined by Wheeling University men's basketball alumni Haywood Highsmith, who made it to the NBA Finals this season with the Miami Heat. And Haywood, now that you've had some time to think about it a little bit, when you reflect back on this run and this season as a whole, what are some of your big takeaways?
Yeah, I think for me, it was a long season. So I think just taking care of your body throughout the season is very important. Making sure you get a proper rest, stuff like that. And just being, not every NBA season is going to be like this. So I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm grateful for this season because we had a great group of guys. Nobody had us making it to the NBA Finals. We made it. We were very well connected. In the locker room, off the court, on the court, wherever. So I'm always going to remember, this team is one of my favorite teams I've been on, in my basketball life. So I'm just grateful to be a part of the journey and part of this team. And like I said. There's a lot of stuff I can take from this year and apply to the next year, and just keep building on that.
And then knowing where you came from, playing your high school in the Baltimore area, then playing here at Wheeling, what was it like to kind of represent Wheeling on the national stage amongst a bunch of D1 guys? What was that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, nobody really knows too much about my college where I came from. But it was pretty cool just to put, be more on the map, Wheeling on the map, just get you guys more recognition, that you guys have talent, there, talent to be more, and just talent all around, around those areas. But I just felt honored to be that guy who just, helped with everything and just made it made it more important for people to just recognize guys who went to smaller schools and went to these smaller schools and some of the other guys in the NBA. So I just wanted to just prove that division there's some great Division II players, great Division II talent that can make it to the big stage. And I got a lot of people hitting me up saying they're proud of me and I'm an inspiration. So it means a lot hearing stuff like that. But I'm just proud of myself for never giving up, and just always fighting to get to where I'm at now.
And finally, what would you say to a Cardinal who's watching you on TV? What advice would you give them to how to get to that next level and how to kind of represent yourself?
Yeah, I would just I always say just embrace the journey, embrace the struggle. It's gonna be ups and downs. You guys keep going and persevering. My family was a big thing for me. They always supported me and always pushed me and always believed in me. So, I believed in myself. And, once you got all that, God gonna have a plan for you. And you just gotta keep pushing. So yeah, like I said, just, keep going. Don't give up. If you got dreams, you can achieve them. You just gotta just work hard at them for sure.
Thanks, Haywood. I appreciate you taking the time to join us today. Congrats on a great season and good luck for the rest of your NBA career.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.